I'll find a way.
Hello, I'm Steve Mason and welcome to part 2 of my Christmas Eve films. I'm doing 3. This is the second one. The first one was Mixed Nuts. This one is Jack Frost. And I'm not talking Michael Keaton as the friendly neighbourhood snowman. I'm talking about Jack Frost, the chillin', he's killing. Jack Frost, the mutant killer snowman. I'm sure it was the original VHS title. But yeah, Jack Frost. Now, it's not Jack Frost in the box, it's Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. Well, anyway. Jack Frost came out the same year and was made, and imagine going to the shop and getting your kids Jack Frost thinking it's going to be a lovely snowman, and it's Jack Frost, the mutant killer and serial killer snowman. Film starts off panning around a Christmas tree, which is very inventive, as it also tells the backstory while it shows you the cast with all the baubles, and of course it'll be like the name will come along and it'll be on a duck, not a duck, but you know, someone's name will be on the duck, and next thing you know it'll be, you know, kiwi in a can kind of thing. And you know, it's a very creepy little voice, and it's almost like, you know, a kid's voice as well. It's really creepy, but they tell the story of Jack Frost, and Jack Frost is a serial killer who was caught by a local sheriff. Now, because this is a movie, Jack Frost is getting executed at midnight and just happens to be driving through the town that he was caught by the sheriff, who still has nightmares. I'll find a way, which you keep on saying repeatedly. Anyway, disaster strikes. They're driving along in the snow, and it's funny because the two guys are like, I don't want to. It's like they've got the little effect going there. They can't see. Deep fried Jack in the back, and Jack Frost, the actor, is quite scary. Basically, they can't see anything, and the oncoming car, who's transporting chemicals and toxic waste or whatever this is, he's like a superhero start. You know, he doesn't have any problem seeing, because he is actually getting a cup of coffee and filling it up. So he's driving with his cup of coffee and pouring it in like that. He's got no problem seeing now, so there's a bit of continuity problem there about how this all happens. Anyway, Jack Frost escapes. Then Jack Frost, the man Jack Frost, gets turned into snow in some very cheesy, like Jetson CGI kind of stuff. So then he's Snowman on the loose. So this borrows a little bit from, well, it basically is Halloween. It's Michael Myers borrowing it back, and then it turns into Tremors. You know, like, and I'm not saying like a graboid's just going to appear out of nowhere. What was in that? Oh, the Gozer head from a video that hasn't come out yet. Anyway, so yeah, it becomes Tremors because it all now happens in a small town, and Jack Frost, you know, comes in, taking out victim out of victim, like Old Man Fred, who goes down the fucking sheep hole. There's like a guy just head snapped back, dead, you know, frozen to death, and no one's had a murder and all that. So, you know, borrows a lot from Tremors. Lead actor's alright. Kid's very annoying. Shannon Elizabeth is in this, like Narnia from American Pie. She is in this in a very young age. Still looks absolutely beautiful. There's one thing about this movie though, the lack of snow. If you really just look back and go, right, it's a snowman on loose, the lack of snow around. There's bits of snow, don't get us wrong. But even when they're building a snowman, yes, it's a low budget movie and you want to make a snowman out of polystyrene because it's a set shoot in the middle of the day. The lack of snow, okay? It's like Tremors 6, back to Tremors. Cold Day in Hell. Or what was it? Cold? Hang on, it's behind the camera. Cold Day in Hell. Yeah, it just happens to be the warmest day in Antarctica history, and there's no snow in Tremors 6. Brilliant. But yeah, Jack Frost came along. Now, the snowman borrows a lot from Chucky as well. It's got a lot of one-liners, rude, well, it ain't fucking frosty. He does a lot of things like that. He's a killer snowman. You know, and it's done comically funny. You know, he goes through locks with water, he wraps people up in Christmas trees, he shoves axes down people's faces and stuff like that. And it's like, ooh, it's a snowman. There's a rape scene in it. Shannon Elizabeth, American Pie, you know, she was like, I want to be an actor. Before she did the whole webcam thing. Yeah, carrots and bathtubs and shower scenes with snowmen. It's actually on the back of the box. Yeah. Yeah. But no, it's, I mean, Stephen Mendel's in this. Scanners Tomorrow Never Comes. F.W. Parker's in this. Scott McDonald is Jack Frost as well. And basically goes around killing people, and the effects are good. Some are bad, some are good. You know, it's a bit cheesy in places, but it's a hilariously bad, funny film. You know what I mean? Now, this was pretty big on VHS. That big that I still own a 3D cover. So he goes from happy goes, "Wah," and there we go. It's Jack Frost, he's chilling and killing. So yeah. And I think this is this one there. Yeah, film 2000. So Jack Frost is, you know, there's a lot of videos on the internet about Jack Frost. Happy snowman, killer snowman, happy snowman. He doesn't at any point look like that. That's Jack Frost through the film, but yeah. Now, you think that's it? At the end, poor Jack Frost meets his demise with some, you know, de-icer is Jack Frost, is kryptonite. That's the word I was looking for. And this is a sequel. And the sequel is Jack Frost 2, The Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. And this one's set in Hawaii. So yeah. Now that was even rarer than the other one, the 3D covers. So back in the day, you know what I mean, they really pushed these films to like this. That just looks creepy as hell. There's loads of little snowballs in here. In the horror tradition of Halloween H2O, Bride of Chucky, Jack is back. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the fridge. Wow, borrowing from Jaws. So yeah, it all takes place. It takes a bit from Jaws 4. They all go on holiday and Jack Frost follows them. But that's a different film. That's never been available on DVD that I know. And there's a lot of videos on the internet about that, but I think that VHS, I mean, I could watch it. It's in pristine condition. I do look after my VHSs, but yeah. That has been Jack Frost. Definitely check it out. Thanks for watching this one. Part 3 will be next. This is just an outtake of me trying to get a still for the YouTube video. There we go. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Here's an outtake added in to the Jack Frost video as I'm just about to go out to see Casper and I was looking for a Christmas card and that was in the pack. That is totally just Jack Frost on a Christmas card. The Mutant Killer Snowman. He wouldn't be feeding no robins and birds and I haven't sent them, but he's got the carrot. It's all about the carrot. So yeah, I didn't do an intro bit as well. I thought, well, I'll find a way with all the creepy vortex thing going on there. You know, I'll find a way. Jack Frost.